Welcome to Caneyville. We're going to show you the flooding here at Caneyville. So down here is the Caneyville swimming pool. Isn't that exciting? Over the bridge. And down here's the great and powerful Paducah and Louisville Railroad. You see if the signal is on to your left? Okay, well, we made it through Caneyville. Now we'll see what it looks like when we get closer to my road. Alright, we're coming to Chauncey Lee Road. We're going to see what the creek looks like down here. It's probably a raging torrent as well. Here we go. Down in there. Okay. Lovely. Now we're coming up. Drive it like you stole it, Kevin. And then there's my lovely mountain on the horizon. Woof, woof. Alright, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the mountain has been blessed for today. We'll see what this looks like over this hill. There could be some water up down here. And now we're beside my place. And here we are. And Mom and Dad's house. And the caboose. The caboose have not been washed away, thank goodness. And I bet the fat cat is out here. Welcome to the top of my mountain. I'm up here on St. Michael's Point. And over here is St. Michael the Archangel. It's a little shrine, and I'm getting ready to go spring hunting. But I had to come up here to the top of the mountain first, because it's just so lovely today. And there's nothing like coming up here to look down over the beautiful kingdom that is this place. It's quite lovely. Lots of happy birds. Lots of creatures. There's a little breeze going on. It sounds really good in the trees. Well, I'm going to start making my way back down the mountain and take the other trail that will take me along where the spring follows the trail to the lake. And I'm going to get off the trail and get in the water and try to find its source. So I've got my rubber boots on for that today, so I am prepared. Well, here we are. I'm on the side of the mountain, and this is the spring. I'm going to follow this water and see how far I can follow it to hopefully find the source. Lots of rocks. I love these rocks. They're amazing. Ooh, and I'm going to get my cape wet, but oh well. Lovely little waterfall here. Okay, so I've made it up quite a ways. There's more water going down there than where I'm standing, so I wonder if there's like a lower spring and an upper spring if the bottom one gets so full. I don't know. But hopefully you can understand from where I'm standing really how big the mountain is and how it slopes. But I was down in the little canyon down in there where the water cuts through. I wonder if the cave is around here somewhere, or who knows. There could be an entrance there and I just can't see it, but I'm not going to go feeling around for it either. But there's some water right here where I'm standing that's coming down. But it's not near the volume as what's going out down there. So it's all very fascinating. I'm going to go up this way just a little more, and because there's still water here, but I don't know. There's just a whole lot more water down there than there is from where I'm standing. So it's fascinating and so beautiful. So now I'm up a little higher than the spot I was earlier, where I found this little stream of water coming out, and not far past this point is, I think this is the original side trail of the mountain. And so ever since Dad or I can remember, this area has always been moist, even in the hottest part of the summer. And so across this tree here, I stepped off into that. It's kind of mushy right here. I mean, my boots didn't sink too far, but I think that's one spring. And there's a different smell right here. I don't know what that's all about, but who knows? It could be mineral of some kind. And I picked a piece of rock out of this that felt kind of interesting. So now I'm going to head back down to where the volume of water is much larger and take some video, and you all can tell me what you see. Because I'm not going to venture too far in there. Who knows? It could be the cave, but anyway, I'm heading back down this way. So here's where water comes out from up there. I'm going to gingerly make my way down here because it goes into a canyon there. Not very many blind people will do what I'm doing right now. Okay, ooh, is this a tree or is this rock? That is a tree. And then down here's where the volume of water increases. So I don't know if it's just because it's going down or if this is potentially the source. And I'm hanging onto trees, just so y'all know. And I'm putting my stick out here in front of me so I don't fall and bust my tail. So here's where the volume of water really increases. So I think the ground, there's an opening here somewhere where this water is coming out. But who knows? A blind amateur hiker, geologist, whatever you want to call me, priest. But yeah, there's a lot of water coming out of here as compared to up there. But who knows? I could be missing the mark. So this is why the lake is so healthy and stays full. So thankful for this. Springs and rivers, bless the Lord. All right, well, I'm going to make my way down. Yeah, this is where I came up earlier. And so I'm going to get off my phone here so I can have hands free and gingerly get back down in here and then go across and get back on the trail. And it will be time for afternoon tea. Well, I have come down near the base of the mountain. And we have another little waterfall here. And I'm standing in the water. And then the lake is down here, so the water goes under the train tracks and then into the lake. And then I come over this way. It's just so nice out here today. I love it. And then my lovely train station is down here. Hopefully you all can see it. It's just beautiful. Looking up at the beautiful mountain. You can hear that water. All right, watch me run into a tree. I found that one. Ah. All right, it's time for tea. This has been a fun little hike. put you on a little bit. Well, now I'm down here at the lake, and I'm at the far east end of the lake where there's a lot of water pouring out. And this is all coming out of the mountain from up there where we were earlier. And this goes down that way, follows the train tracks, and then eventually goes under the train tracks. So I'm going to cross, and then I might go up the mountain on this side a little bit. See how deep this is. Ooh. Yeah, not too deep, but I can, ooh, it's tugging though. That's pretty cool. Thank God for rubber boots. Well, here I go. I decided to come down the train tracks and follow the track around. You can see where the roadbed is totally washed out. I explored that with my Moses stick. And the track is just hanging there. Let me come down here. Come down here in this hole. And so you can see how much this track has been washed out from under it. It's over a foot. So the track's just hanging there. And we have the water from the lake coming out down here. Well, here I go. All right, we have doors on the Mary Pat. They're almost finished. Trenton did a good job on them, and I got keys. I can lock them, so I'm excited about it. And that's one more step towards having it restored. So, but he did a good job on them. So it's now it can be a little more secure and more things to come.